Last thing we're going to take a look at for this section is reflecting graphs. Reflecting a graph takes a mirror image across one of the axes. In this unit, we're only going to be covering x-axis reflections, shown here. The graph of a function g of x, if it's equal to negative f of x, then we have f of x reflected across the x-axis. And so what we're doing is we're taking all the y values and changing their sign so that they show up below the x-axis rather than above the x-axis. And we can combine that with our other transformations as well. And so what we want to do is take a look at how our parent functions are going to change. So let's start with our parent function, the absolute value of x. And we know it's going to be this V shape. So let's just take a few points and we make our V shape. Now in order to get our transformation, let's think about what's happening. Now in order to apply our transformations, we want to apply our order of operations, working from the inside of our grouping symbols to the outside. So the first thing we do is we want to shift right 3 units. And so every single point is going to move to the right 3 units. Now I'm not going to draw in the line, but I want you to kind of visualize that we have this V shape here and everything moved to the right 3 units. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the x-axis reflection, because multiplication, which is what this is right here, happens before addition. So we're going to reflect on the x-axis. So think of it like a mirror. Anything that's on the x-axis will stay on the x-axis, but these are going to move to the opposite side and be the same distance away. So it flips it upside down. And so we still have the V shape, but now it's going in the opposite direction. And then the last thing we'll do is our shift up. We'll go up 2 units. So we'll take all of these points that are in orange, that was the reflection, and we're going to move them up 2 units. Here, 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 and here. And so now we have our fully transformed function. It may take some time, and you may have to go slow in the beginning, but with more practice, it'll get a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and take a look at x squared. So remember again that the quadratic equation, quadratic graph, has this parabola shape here. And so we'll start with just kind of these 3 points here. Just remember that it's a U shape and not a V shape. We're going to go ahead and transform it. Let's think about what our transformations do. The plus 2, we want to work from the inside out, again takes us and moves us left 2 units. So all of our points are going to go to the left 2 units. And then we'll deal with the reflection. The reflection takes all of these points and flips it upside down. So instead of doing this, now we're doing this. And so we flip, reflect over the x-axis. And then last but not least, our last transformation moves us down 1 unit. So we take all those points and we move them down. And here's the general shape of our quadratic function. Make that a little bit neater.